To get the Moontouch dragon, you have to complete the questline. If you don't, then you're not going to get the resource that's going to be inside of this bench. You will need to craft a pretty good amount of these slow burn fluids, and when you complete the questline, it'll just appear there. You can complete your dailies just as normal, and they're going to be found in every bench, in every house. So the crafting material cost will stay the same for these, but remember this, if you craft extra, you can't do anything with these, and they're just going to decay. So make sure you're crafting a little bit each time, don't worry about it, and just make sure you have some on you. Now for the next step, you have to wait until every 30 minutes. So at the time you're recording this, it's 3:40 p.m. So at 3:30, this portal appears, and at 4:30 or 5:30 or 6:30, you get the point. You're just gonna go to the hub. It's not centered, but it's okay. You're gonna go through this portal, and there's gonna be a lot of people in here, so don't worry about having to solo. It's gonna be like a rampage fight, and it's pretty much like Shadow Towers. You're gonna fight the same pinata guy. It's everything about this is gonna be the same. So continue fighting him, and when you defeat him, you're going to be getting this scroll over here, and this is repeatable. So the moment I defeat this, I'm going to go back through the portal again and do the same thing. And there will be a couple things to note as soon as you defeat this boss. So once you defeat the boss, a bunch of pins will spawn. You're going to break a chest. There is a chest over here that spawns, and pretty much what you do get is an ancient scroll. So now I have 5 instead of the 4 that I had. And on top of this, there's a chance you can get a mount. I've heard people getting an ally. I don't really know much about that. I don't think it's the Moontouch ally. I don't think you can get it from here. Maybe you can. I really don't know. I just know you get it from the donating thing, which I've talked about in other videos. But there's a chance you can get a style, which actually goes for a pretty good amount. It's like a pinata specific style. And as for the mount, it's going to be untradeable, but you can get it. It was from previous events. So if you played this event from a long time ago, you might already have it, so don't worry about it. But here's the main thing. You have your scrolls and you have your fluids. You go to this bench over here. It's not really a bench, it's just like a little campfire, and you just craft this. You'll need Sunfest sparks. You're gonna get a bunch of sparks just from doing the event. And when you craft it, this is what happens. The cost increases, but just for the slow burn fluids. And that's the thing that we crafted earlier. And as you can see, I got 2 of the fragments, and you can just do a little comparison. You get anywhere from 1 to 4. That's from my experience. Maybe it's different for other people, but you get at least 1 guaranteed. So I'll do it again. The cost increases. I got 3 that time, plus 3. And we do it again. Now we're at plus 7, I got a plus 2 over here, and the cost increases. And that's just because I have extra ancient scrolls on me, so I'll go ahead and craft them all. And now I have no more ancient scrolls, and now I have 13 of these fragments. So if I wanted to get more of these scrolls, then I would just go back through this and into the hub. Yo, shoutouts to Capybara. Anyway, like I mentioned, it's repeatable. Sometimes the quest just disappears. It's gonna disappear in 6 minutes. So at the 50-minute mark, so 350, 450, 550, you get the point. You go back through the portal, and you repeat the process. You fight the boss. And when you defeat the boss, this one's already almost dead, so that's pretty handy at least. You break the chest like we did before. That's how you get the ancient scroll, which is over here. And that means we can do an additional craft. The slow burn fluid, that's just going to increase in price. Ancient scrolls, you're just going to need to farm the pinata a bunch. And there we go. We got 3 more of the fragments, so that puts us at 16. And the portal is still there, so you could just repeat it again, but you get the gist of it. That's the cycle. That's what you're going to want to do. It's like fighting a rampage. It's not based off of your damage, it's just based off of per hits. And when you get enough fragments, you're going to want to go to the Dragon Crucible to craft the egg, which is over in here. And for example, let's just say you don't have the dragon coins. That's okay. Just craft the egg. At least you'll have it, so that way you can craft the egg, so at least you have it. Because then whenever you do get the dragon coins, you can just craft it over here. I'm assuming this is gonna stay. If it disappears, that's pretty chipsa, but it should stay. You're just gonna need the egg. So I'm assuming this is gonna stay until the event's gone, so end of July. So you have plenty of time to farm it. Unless it just randomly disappears, then that's also kind of chipsa. I don't think it will, but it should stay around until the end of the month. And the other annoying part is that it's going to cost you an extra 50 dragon coins. I don't know why they did that, because everything is consistent with 300 minus like a couple dragons. But here, I guess they're feeling a little bit fancy. They wanted to sneak this in here as if we wouldn't notice type thing. I don't know. But either way, the stats are actually pretty good. +1 flask, 3% crit damage. I don't know why it says critical hit damage. That's just how the game is writing it. But you get that, and then you get the 50 magic find as you would with other dragons. And I can show you what it looks like. Gonna be this dragon over here. It's pretty small. I wish they made the dragons a little bit bigger. Like Starfire is pretty big. I don't know, I'm not a fan of the dragon, but this is what he is. This is what he looks like. Just a neato dragon, I guess, if that interests you. Kind of looks like a chaos chest with Shadow Tower theme going on, but I don't know. But in case you thought it ended there, it does not. We have another dragon that you can farm, which is this woodsnake dragon. Not to get it confused with the bamboo dragon, this is going to be a different one. You have a pack to go with it. It's pretty insanely costly, but it's there in case you somehow have a ton of credits, but you can actually farm for it because you need these random untradeable resources that will always stay in your inventory. I don't know why it doesn't disappear, but you need wood and you need coins. So here's the dragon egg over here at the dragon crucible, polished wood egg fragments, and then the overall dragon is going to be over here. You need the egg, you need the coins, you need enchanted wood, and it's going to be 300 dragon coins, which is handy. And this one, I guess the only cool part is the stability. It's not really that much. The stats aren't really that good, but I can show you what it looks like, and then I can show you how to farm it. So this dragon over here, it's going to be a snake-like dragon, so a little bit different than your typical. It's got the coins there, a little bit blinged out, and it shoots the coins as well, so that's kind of that part's actually kind of cool. I'm not really too much of a fan of the dragon. I don't know if you guys are afraid of snakes, but I'll just put that away. But I guess it's just Trove, so I don't know. Maybe somebody out there has a huge fear of snakes. I don't know. We'll switch our mounts. So I have made a video on this a while back. I don't know where it is, but I do have it somewhere on my channel. The method I used was to do cursed skulls, and you would just do it over and over just to get the wood. So if you go to this bench, I'm in Forbidden Spires in D9. So just go to the bottom tab. You will need this ally over here. And the reason why you would want this is because you can use this ally and farm ships. Or there's an additional thing. Shoutouts to KO for this. But another option is going over here to the Shadow Tower area. I just went through a couple portals because I need to unlock Vengeful Pinata, which is very important to this specific thing. So go to Pinata, open the portal, and pretty much from here, you want to attack him a little bit, and then you want to fight the minions. It's going to be kind of hard because I'm kind of OP, but as you can see on the bottom, I'm getting the wood. I'm just so OP. I'm suffering from success there. But if I were to do this a little bit more efficiently, I would just take off literally every gem, which is pretty doable, just kind of time consuming. Pretty much take off every bit of damage you have and just fight it. I would imagine that it works with Ultra as well, but I would imagine hard is just a little bit better because I don't know, you just get the wood a little bit easier that way. But anyway, that's for the wood. As for the coins, it says you get them from dungeons in Forbidden Spires. I've heard people got them from ships. I can't remember what I said in my video. It's been a while since I farmed it, but I guess either farm in Forbidden Spires or do ships. That's gonna be my advice there. Or if somebody has a better idea or what they could farm, then drop it down in the comments down below because it could help out one of you guys that are watching. But anyway, shoutouts to KO for this pinata method because I had no idea. I would have just done that if I had known about it back when I was actually farming the dragon. But you will have to make sure you have this ally equipped because this allows you to get the stuff from outside of Forbidden Spires. So ships or shadow towers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to go over for this video. 2 dragons, the main one being the one from this Sunfest event. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments down below. I hope everything got cleared up. But on that note, thank you all so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. And I'll talk to you guys later.